right, now in this lesson, we're going to talk about the part of speech called prepositions. So what are prepositions? Well, they are words that show the relationship between other words. So they give us information about the time or the location or the movement of these words. So let's look at our examples here. The first one reads, "The dog runs down the street." Okay. The second one reads, "The dog runs on the street." So here, down and on are what we call prepositions. Okay? They're giving us information about the relationship between the dog, okay, the dog running, and the street. So how is the dog running on the street? It's running down the street. Or how is the dog running with the street? It's running on the street. Okay? So this adds extra information about the relationship between our subject and our object. Now, a prepositional phrase is when we have the preposition and we include it with the object. Okay? So before we read, "The dog runs down the street." Okay? If I asked you what is the prepositional phrase, you would tell me the preposition and the object. So it would be down the street. Whereas our other example, "The dog runs on the street," if I asked for the prepositional phrase, it would be on the street. Okay, so the prepositional phrase is just the object plus the preposition. Now, what types of prepositions do we have? We have time prepositions. These tell us when something is happening, right? I start school in September. So school starts in September. It's when. We have place prepositions. These tell us where. She jumped on the table. Okay? Movement. Tell us how. He walks to work. Okay? So in, to, on, these are very common prepositions, okay? But there are many more. So to really understand prepositions, you have to study many more lessons about them. But again, this is just a parts of speech lesson to show you where in the sentence we use them. So here you can see some examples of other prepositions. So for time prepositions, we have on, from, during, by. For movement prepositions, into, toward, down, along. For location, we have above, over, under, between. So let's look at some examples together. The first one, "I swim at night." So in this sentence, at is our preposition. Okay? It's a time preposition. So when do they swim? At night. The next sentence, "Put the shoes in the box." For here, we have in is our preposition. So where do they put the shoes? In the box. In the next sentence, "Lean the box towards the wall." Here, we have towards. So how do they lean the box? They lean it towards the wall. Now these are exercises. These are for you to do without me. So please pause the video, read the sentences, and figure out where are the prepositions, and if you can, think about what type of preposition do you think it is. Is it telling us how, where, when? So go ahead and pause the video. Okay, for the first one, we have on. So my birthday is on Friday. When is your birthday? It's on Friday. The next one, her house is on the first street. On is the preposition. It's a place preposition. So where is her house? It's on First Street. And then we have he is driving to the store. So how is he driving? To the store. Okay, so to is our movement preposition.